Kia ora everyone, thanks for joining us. My name's Tony Smale, CEO of Canterbury Rugby, and thank you for joining us for the 2022 Canterbury Rugby Awards.
Well, there's an ideal platform for Canterbury early on.
What an amazing season we've had. Our community and club rugby season, Metro, Country, the combined finals, all extremely competitive. And our junior and teenage grades delivering at their very best. Our FPC team delivered the goods here at Rugby Park. And our MPC team just fell short at Orange Theory. The season once again has been dominated and influenced by COVID and the flu. And just an absolute thank you to all the volunteers who have helped deliver the game at times under a bit of pressure. Thanks again to the sponsors, the clubs, the players, the coaches, the referees, everybody who's played their part helping keeping Canterbury Rugby at the very heart of its communities. Thanks for joining us. Look forward to the rest of the awards and we'll see you all again in 2023.
Kia ora, bula vinaka, maloelele. Hello. Welcome to the 2022 Canterbury Rugby Annual Awards. My name is Martha Mataele and it is a privilege to host this year's awards as we reflect on, celebrate and honour the people, teams and communities of our great game. Over the next 3 nights, I'll be taking you through our Community Rugby, Representative and High Performance Awards as we get to know the special and unique fabric of the people of our province. To get things started, we will be presenting first the Volunteer of the Year Award. From painting our changing rooms, that was us at Christchurch Football Club, coaching and managing, to scoring, to helping us on game day. We know how important you are to us and we'd like to present this award.
The Canterbury Rugby Volunteer of the Year is Dennis Cation, a lifelong anchor of his club and a member who helped instigate the building of the club rooms in the 70s. Dennis Cation is a synonymous figure alongside the proud New Brighton Rugby Football Club, devoting his life as a player, coach, club captain and mentor to ensuring the people of his community have all they need to be the best versions of themselves. Congratulations, Dennis.
Thank you very much. I really don't know what to say. I only come down here to thought I was coming down to meet Derek tonight to do a few jobs, but as per usual. But as most of you know, I joined this club, I think it was over 57 years ago. It's a long time in the game. I was looking at retiring, but it's one of these jobs that you always say you're going to retire, but you can never give it up sometimes. But I'm complete shock. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dennis, for all the work you've put into New Brighton Rugby Football Club. I'm sure your presence is invaluable to the club. The next award is the Canterbury Rugby Referees Association Award. Without our referees, we would have no game, would have no footy, and would have no fun. Let's find out about this year's winner.
The top referee for 2022 is George Haswell. Demonstrating his accuracy, leadership and high standards of the game, George has earned himself this award through his refereeing pathway throughout his career to date. A bright future ahead of him, George is an excellent example of what it takes to be a great referee.
A lot of referees don't do that, do what they do for the awards, but it's cool to be recognised, and there's lots of cool names on the trophy, James Munro, Kay McBride, and obviously Tom Ducey, who's the trophy's named after. It definitely means just as much winning it for the second time. I guess it's just, I go about my season and just do the best that I can, and whatever happens at the end in terms of finals is out of my control, but it's the perfect game is the game where I have the lowest amount of influence as possible, the least influence as I can.
Shot George, awesome work, congratulations. Refereeing is such a big part of the game and we wouldn't be able to do it without you, so thank you. This year, I'm excited to announce that we have a new award. That award is the Community Referee. This award is for those referees in our communities putting in the hard mahi.
This year's recipient of the President's Trophy, the Community Referee of the Year, has been a major contributor to Metro and Canterbury referees for a number of years. The award recipient is Alan Howe. He is always willing to help in any capacity and will always be the first to volunteer both on and off the field. Alan has led the Metro Regional Committee for a number of years and provided strong leadership to this group. establishing good relationships with the Christchurch RSA when the Metro Group and CRRA were based there. He has always worked hard to ensure that new people are constantly being encouraged to join the Metro Regional Committee so many people can share the workload. He has always been a regular at the weekly fitness training sessions and promoting this for all members to take part in and benefit from. He was the first winner of the Bert Powell Trophy as the Metro Group's referee's referee. Popular with members across the association, the winner of the President's Trophy for 2022 is Alan Howe.
To be recognised this year with the President's Trophy was very humbling, and I'm very proud to have that sitting on my mantelpiece. And yes, I do reflect on the year. It hasn't been the best year as far as fitness, but what I did get out of the year I've really enjoyed. I played for 25 odd years, and then it was just about staying and being part of the game. And it's something that I really enjoy. And to be doing what I do on a Saturday means that 30 others are playing a game that they all love as well. You strap up just like the players do. You put your boots on, you put your whistle in your pocket and your cards in the other pocket, hoping you're never going to use them, and away you go.
Our next award takes a step back to look at the club environment to celebrate one that leads the way in social aspects such as wellbeing, diversity, inclusion and community engagement.
The 2022 Club of the Year is Linwood. Linwood has led the way with its celebrations and inclusiveness to all people and cultures. This has been demonstrated on and off the field with Pacifica Weeks and Matariki, where food and languages were encouraged and celebrated. Linwood is piloting the Head First Wellbeing Scheme with New Zealand Rugby. They have worked in partnership with Tāmai Sports to break down barriers for 70 local boys and girls to play sport on a Wednesday afternoon. They've also hosted the Under-18 Girls Sevens tournament with more than 130 girls participating. The 2022 Club of the Year is Linwood.
I think it's pretty cool, pretty special to win this award, being Club of the Year. We're quite diverse in our club, and a lot of juniors, and we do a lot of mixing between seniors and our juniors.
Everyone's welcome here. We're all about whānau, and we're really proud of that.
I've only been here 3-4 years, but I think even the space of 4 years I've seen a lot of work go into the welcoming of our players, especially our women. It's kind of uncomfortable, awkward for some of our women to come into a club full of testosterone, full of men. So to work alongside the likes of Te Pasu and Sammy to create that environment of welcoming all flavours, doesn't matter what, if you're man or female or even the young ones, having them as that whānau approach to how we welcome our players has really changed the dynamics and the demographics of players coming into the club.
Ka pai Linwood. We see, hear and feel the culture that you are championing in your community and the leadership that you're showing to all of rugby about the role a club plays in connecting people. Our next award takes us to our Community Team of the Year. Considering factors such as connection, belonging, camaraderie and of course the points table, 4 titles in a row is no mean feat. Let's take a look at this awesome team.
The Canterbury Community Rugby Team of the Year is High School Old Boys Team 2. Team 2 won their 4th consecutive Division 2 title this season, winning the trophy, and they're also the holders of the Challenge Shield, losing just 1 game the entire season. Team 2 continues to be a key part of the club, supporting the premiers when required and helping with try rugby as well. They are huge supporters of the club off the field too. Team 2 is about keeping players in the game, as well as a pathway for younger players to perform and make the premier squad.
Oh, it's a great honour for our team. You know, we've worked hard for this. Four titles in 4 years. For the core group here, it's been a long slog, but it's been enjoyable. We've had a lot of fun on and off the field. And yeah, we just all show up for each other, every training, every game, every Saturday night.
Our coaches are the life force of a team, teaching so much more than skill for the game. Our coaches are leaders of individuals, of families and of communities, creating and holding space for people to thrive, prosper and grow. Helping people find and keep the love of rugby for life. It's such an honour to introduce to you this year's Club Coach of the Year, followed by the School Coach of the Year.
Awarding the Community Coach of the Year is about more than winning titles. It's about growing the people and the community in which the club serves. It's about generously giving your wisdom, leadership, guidance and self to the team's vision and development, which is why this year's Community Coach of the Year is awarded to Sydenham's Ben Rhodes. A year to remember for all the good and all the tribulations in life, with the sad passing of his father and uncle Dave Rhodes, in the same year as leading Sydenham to the Metro Premier Championship for the first time since 1999. Ben, who started as a player at the Sydenham club, has grown up in the game as a humble, generous and genuine person who is vastly respected. Congratulations, Ben, a truly well-deserved award.
Yeah, that's it's amazing. There's so much went into it, and here I am. So I'll say that's a real honour. Shaking a wee bit, yeah. Just the thought of it, that's great. Appreciate that. Biggest enjoyment I get out was actually, one, seeing the club here full back after that final, and working with the other coaches, Mark, Prebs, Si, and the rest of the management team, the lads. That's the biggest reward. This is a nice cherry on top, but unexpected. But the rest of it's just working with the guys on and off the grass and off it on a Saturday night sometimes too. Like, that's the sort of stuff that I find the reward in.
Congratulations, Ben. It's such an awesome achievement to be recognised by your team to be Club Coach of the Year. Let's look at our new award for our School Coach of the Year.
The winner of the Best School Coach of the Year is Jason Keno. Jason is the backs coach for Selwyn Combined Schools First 15, but also looks after the role of strength and conditioning. He puts in a lot of extra hours to help out in the gym, and also offered a lot of extra mental health support by being someone who was there if you ever needed a chat. Jason brought a lot of mana to the team and taught them about respect through his army theming and connections to the Anzacs, and a lot about Māori culture.
It's a team effort, from all of our coaches. I worked with, the head coach was Tim Carey, and he did an excellent job this year, and he carried on from last year. So I came on new this year, and the forwards coach was Todd Patterson, and then we had a defence coach as well, and Grant Ross, who's the sports director here at Rolleston College. So I looked after the backs, and the other roles that I had was driving the theme for us this season, which was around military history. We used the Anzacs as our theme. And I have a military background as well. I was in the army for a long time, so we leaned on that, I suppose, a little bit of that knowledge. And the other area was around Te Ao Māori, with the haka and any sort of karakia or tikanga Māori that we need to cover. Then I provided support in that area. So, yeah.
Congratulations to all those players and their families that have achieved over 100 games for their clubs this season in the Ellesmere, Metro and North Canterbury competitions. It takes a massive effort and commitment to reach this milestone, and from everyone at Canterbury Rugby and across the community, congratulations.
The Rugby School of the Year is a new award and is considered for those who empower our school rugby community to invest in their program in line with Canterbury Rugby's vision.
Going down that short side, intercepted early, and the opening try coming up here for Christchurch Girls High School, Poppy Baxter.
Christchurch Girls High has had their most successful season yet, winning the Miles Toyota Cup and then going on to win the South Island finals against St Hilda's, 60 points to 10. Both games with Year 9s right up until Year 13s, which shows a great range of players. The team then went up to the top 4 secondary schools and won their semi 39-5 against Manurewa, and then drawing the final 19 all to be shared winners with Manakura and winning the national title for the first time ever. The team consistently demonstrates the school values of manaakitanga, whakawhanaungatanga, aroha and rangatiratanga, both on and off the field. They support each other as a team, give their best, show respect to coaches, managers and each other, and never give up.
Sorry. That's a pretty neat achievement. I mean, just to top it off for the rest of us, winning the Canterbury tournament was one thing, and the South Islands was the other. National title was, you know, the biggest thing, but to know that we've worked hard and been acknowledged for rugby as well, because normally it's one of those sports that kind of gets looked past, but to know that's coming up in the future is pretty exciting.
Christchurch Girls High School, you're awesome and you're an asset to our community. Ka pai to all those that have received awards. Tune in tomorrow night, same time, same place, for the representative honours.